king of cuisine, spiciest man in the world, Duke of Delicious, Kaiser of Curry, and the man who invented cooking. That's me, Keith Lorren. And today I have something really special for you. I'm going to show you how to make roasted red pepper chicken and grits made with Italian sausage, a 6-cheese mornay sauce, yellow grits, and garnished with fried basil and fresh parsley. Listen, it doesn't get much better than this at all. This is absolutely to die for. You're gonna love it. Your guests are gonna love it. So this is how you're gonna do it. You're gonna start off with a pack of sausage, a pack of cheese, 6-cheese blend, a pack of chicken, lots of fresh herbs, yellow grits, and roasted red tomatoes, and also roasted red bell peppers. That's how we do it. We roast it in the pan, and then we're gonna scrub off all of the burnt ends and also that tough skin. And we're simply just going to add everything right into the food processor. It's really simple. We're going to puree it along with some green scallions, some fresh garlic cloves, a little bit of V8 juice to thin it all out, and then fresh herbs. So I'm using basil, thyme, and parsley for this. Next, we're going to add a little bit of Keith Lorren's all-purpose seasoning, and we're going to puree it all nicely so that it makes a very smooth paste. To this, we're also going to add about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Very important. And we want a very smooth sauce. And so just take your time and puree it smooth. To get started, we're going to put some olive oil in our pan, and we're going to brown up our pack of Italian sausages. Now I use the hot Italian sausages. That's what I prefer. We want to brown it on all of the sides, and then we're going to add our chicken in there. Now once we add our chicken and it browns a little bit, we can add our puree of sauce to that. And we're just going to cook it all down. Now to this, I'm going to add 2 cups of water and 2 cups of V8 juice just to thin it all out and make a nice smooth sauce. So we're just going to let it do its thing, you know what I'm saying? It's going to, all the flavors are going to come off. We're going to add a little bit of bay leaves in there. We're going to add a little bit of Keith Lorren's chicken bouillon for umami, and we're going to add a little bit more of Keith Lorren's all-purpose seasoning just to bring out the flavor. And you know, you can season this to taste, but I'm just showing you how I do it in the kitchen. You know, I don't measure anything. So the next step is to add a little bit of fresh rosemary. Now I got this from my Uncle Phil's tree. Thank you, Uncle Phil. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the fresh herbs. And we're just going to cover it up, let it simmer, and get tender. And that's how you do it. Now, to enhance the sauce, we're going to add a spoonful of better than bouillon, which is going to really concentrate that chicken flavor and bring it all together nicely. Next, we're going to add a little bit of salt. We're going to add a little bit of fresh, and we're just going to stir everything together so that it comes together perfectly. And boy, these aroma smells fantastic. Next, I'm tired of y'all making them lumpy, clumpy grits. Nobody ain't got time for that. So we have to have the right ratio. We're going to use 9 cups of water and 2 cups of yellow grits. I'm also going to add a few dashes of Keith Lorren's yellow coloring powder just to enhance the color of that yellow grits. Next, we're going to take our chicken and our sausage, and we're going to look at it. Look how beautiful. It looks just like as beautiful as I do. You know what I'm saying? It got to be right. That aroma is fantastic. We're going to take the chicken, we're going to put it in a bowl, and we're going to shred it. We're going to shred it really nice. We're going to make a nice pulled chicken. Next, we're going to take our sausage now, and we're going to cut our sausage into thin slices. And then we're going to add fresh herbs. This is fresh basil and parsley. And we're going to add everything back into our sauce along with 1 more cup of V8 juice just to thin out the sauce a little bit. So I'm adding our sausage, I'm adding our chicken, and I'm finishing this sauce with a great quality of butter. This is about 4 or 5 tablespoons of butter. You know, we just want to stir it all together with our fresh herbs. And listen, it's out of sight. You're going to love it. You're going to say, I invented cooking after you tasted this chicken and grits. Nobody makes chicken and grits like me. Anyway, so you can make the gravy thicker or thinner by just adding more liquid. And in this case, the best liquid to add is V8 juice. Now, once again, I'm tired of y'all serving them lumpy, clumpy grits, them dry grits. So add lots of butter to the grits, stir it up well. And we're going to add a few teaspoons of salt, freshly cracked black pepper, and then we're going to spice it up with Keith Lorren's all-purpose seasoning. Go to Stop and Shop and get some. It's divine. Look at all them herbs in there. You know it's the truth. Next, we're going to add fresh thyme. Fresh thyme is really going to set those grits off. Now for the mornay sauce, we're going to add about 3 cups of heavy whipping cream, a few tablespoons of butter, and then all the cheese you can stand. Lots and lots of cheese. You can use mozzarella, Gouda, smoked Gouda. It's up to you, but I just chose to use a 6-cheese blend because that's what I wanted. Next, we're going to add our seasonings to this. We're going to add garlic powder. We're going to add salt. We're going to add black pepper. We're going to add a little bit of Keith Lorren's chicken bouillon, very important for umami. And then we're going to add a little bit of freshly cracked nutmeg. Nutmeg is really going to set this sauce off on fire. You're going to love it. You just want to pour it all over yourself. It's so good. Well, folks, it's been good. It's been great, but it's getting kind of late, and Keith Lorren has to make his plate. And boy, is this a plate. Keith Lorren's fire roasted red pepper chicken and grits with Italian sausage, a 6-cheese mornay sauce, fried basil, yellow grits, and all the deliciousness you can stand. Look at them grits. Look at that sauce. Look at that chicken. Listen, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later. We're gonna eat.